Hello again. This is the second video for my Class 3 series. What we're going to be covering on this video is just rhythms. So the first exercise that I want us to do is a little bit of subdivision, and it's also going to help us with our agility for our right hand. So what I want us to do for this one, for this exercise, is just to cover your strings. Put your hand lightly on all the strings. That way you have just kind of like a scratching sound. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be starting with quarter notes, moving on to eighth notes, and then finally 16th notes. The quarter notes and the eighth notes, I want them to be down strum, and then finally when we get to the 16th notes, we're going to be including the up strum. So we're going to keep it at a slow tempo, and then we're going to try to work our way up. All right? So again, 4 quarter notes followed by 8 eighth notes and then 16 16th notes. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and last time. Now, what I really want you to focus on is try to make sure that you're just using your wrist. Don't be waving or wailing your arms up and down too high. We want to make sure that we don't tire ourselves out, right? And we keep it nice and light. The second rhythm that I want us to focus on is for the song He Prometido. So the rhythm it can be a little bit tricky, so the way that I like to teach it is just taking it by measure. So the first thing we need to do is just to make sure that we get the strum pattern correctly. And the strum pattern is down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So that's the first thing that we're going to be doing, okay? So we're going to just doing single measures of the rhythm. 1, 2, ready, and down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up again. 2, ready, and down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Last time, ready, and down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Now, in order for us to keep the rhythm going, we're going to keep it for 2 measures now. So 1, 2, ready, and down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up again. 2, ready, and down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So that's 2 measures of the rhythm. Once you start feeling very comfortable with that, that's when I would start including the chords. So the first thing that we're going to do is just the intro to the song. We're going to start with a C chord, moving on to A minor, and then G7. Make sure that you're landing those transitions on the downbeat of 1. Just for example, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do it one more time. The only thing that we're going to change this time is that we're going to add the palm mute on 2 and the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, ready, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 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 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So just make sure that you're practicing that first exercise that we did for quarter notes to eighth notes to 16th notes, Once you start feeling very comfortable with that, start doing the strum pattern for He Prometido, which is down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Once you start feeling very comfortable with that, that's when you can start adding the palm mute. Again, it falls on 2 and the and of 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's going to be the end of this video, and thank you, and we'll see you again.